Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. A new video that goes behind the scenes of Marvel's Moon Knight provides a comprehensive explanation of the process that was used to generate the Steven and Marc moments in the show. Here is Moon Knight, how Oscar Isaac played both Marc and Steven. Before we begin, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Oscar Isaac gives a spectacular performance in Moon Knight. Oscar Isaac has firmly established himself as one of the most versatile Hollywood actors working today, and his starring part in the most recent series produced by Marvel Studios, Moon Knight, demonstrates why this is the case. The audience first encounters Isaac in the part of Steven Grant, a man who works in the gift shop of a museum and is fascinated with Egyptian mythology to an almost unhealthy degree. But when the actor learns that he has a second identity as an ex-mercenary named Marc Spector, who also serves as the earthly avatar of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon and vengeance, Grant's life is thrown into disarray, despite the fact that Grant's life would appear to be rather mundane otherwise. Additionally, Grant and Spector both have their own superhero alter identities that go by the names of Mr. Knight and Moon Knight respectively. Dissociative identity disorder is a syndrome that is defined by the existence of numerous separate personas. At the heart of Isaac is a portrayal of a guy who's struggling with this affliction. According to the National Alliance of Mental Illness, it often develops in children who are subjected to prolonged maltreatment or as a reaction to other traumatic experiences, such as participation in armed conflict or exposure to natural catastrophes. How does Isaac play both roles? Moon Knight is the most recent addition to Marvel's roster of MCU-related television programs. The show debuted on Disney Plus in March and is part of Marvel's ongoing effort to grow its TV program inventory. The audience was introduced to Steven Grant and Marc Spector, both portrayed by Oscar Isaac, who are given a range of superhuman powers after striking a pact with the Egyptian deity Khonshu. Throughout the course of the show's 6 episodes, viewers meet Steven Grant and Marc Spector. In addition, Ethan Hawke and May Calamawy join the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the role of Arthur Harrow and Layla El Fowley, respectively, in Moon Knight. In the beginning, the program followed Steven, a shy worker at a gift store, who lived in London. However, in the closing minutes of the first episode of Moon Knight, Marc Spector, a former mercenary, and his vigilante alter ego were introduced. The television program often depicts Steven and Marc interacting with one another via mirrored surfaces, and both of them have been identified as two alters operating inside a dissociative identity disorder (DID) system. In subsequent episodes of the program, however, Steven and Marc came face to face as they attempted to balance the scales that would decide their admittance into the field of reeds. Isaac acted opposite himself in order to capture these sequences when Steven and Marc came face to face with one another. The visual effects industry is a champion in Moon Knight. A new film has been released by Marvel that takes viewers behind the scenes of some of the visual effects works that were done for Moon Knight. In the video, the series visual effects supervisor Sean Faden discusses some of the most memorable sequences that include Marc and Steven. Faden discusses some of the various techniques that were used throughout the series to make Isaac's dual performance as seamless as possible. Some of these techniques include using the actor's brother as a stand-in, and revealing how Isaac used an earpiece to hear his performance. Other techniques include using the actor's sister as a stand-in, and using Isaac's mother as a stand-in. Faden also provided some intriguing VFX information from the Moon Knight series, stating that the mirror sequence from episode 1 was one of the most intricate setups throughout the whole of the series. Watch the video that we've provided below. Michael Benjamin Hernandez, Isaac's brother, has previously discussed being the actor's body double, and has been revealed that he even wore a prosthetic nose similar to Isaac's in order to maintain the most authentic-looking appearance possible for any over-the-shoulder shots. This was done in order to keep any over-the-shoulder shots from appearing fake. Although Moon Knight mostly centered around its two heroes, Marc and Steven, the last episode's end-credit sequence revealed the much-anticipated presence of a third alter known as Jake Lockley. This was one of the most surprising revelations in the series. Even though Isaac has received praise for his performance in the Disney Plus series and the difficult aspect of playing both roles, it's still unknown what the future holds for Moon Knight inside the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Why we needed a behind-the-scenes video. Videos behind the scenes like this one, which provide a glimpse of the laborious work that goes on the opposite side of the camera on productions like Moon Knight, are quite illuminating. When it comes to situations that seem more realistic, the visual effects work that was done may sometimes go overlooked, especially when it offers such a smooth end product. In spite of this, the video demonstrates how much amazing expertise went into crafting the moments, starring Isaac as Marc and Steven, in addition to demonstrating how well the actor performed both roles. Should all three characters ever appear together in the same scene at the same time, it will provide Isaac and the VFX team with a brand new task. Lockley's status as a third alter has already been established, and Moon Knight's comeback might be one of those challenges. In the behind-the-scenes look at Marvel Studios' Moon Knight, Lorraine Sink goes behind the scenes with Sean Faden, the VFX supervisor for the film, to talk about the VFX work and intensive pre-production planning that went into bringing Oscar Isaac's incredible performance as Stephen Grant and Marc Spector as they talk to each other through mirrors to life in the film. Isaac portrayed both characters. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.